Don Quixote was a middle-aged gentleman from La Mancha, Spain, who loved reading fictitious adventure and romance novels full of chivalrous deeds. He decided to go on a journey himself to destroy evil, just like the people in his books. Along the way, he found a poor countryman, Sancho Panza, who became his travel servant. Don promised to make him governor of a piece of land in exchange for his companionship. They embarked, searching for glory and great adventure. On the way, Don fell in love with a peasant girl named Dulcinea del Toboso, who was way out of his social circle. He gave up food, shelter, and all reason to be heroic for her. On his second expedition, he did more bad than good by hurting and stealing from angry citizens, while acting out in what he perceived to be danger to the world. For example, he abandoned a boy and left him with an evil farmer away from his family. Sancho usually took the punishments for Don's actions. Eventually, two of Don's friends forced him to come home, and he willingly agreed because he believed that he was under an enchantment. At the start of the second part of the story, Sancho lied to Don and told him that an enchantment was what turned Dulcinea into a peasant girl. Don's primary goal became undoing this enchantment, and he was so driven that even Sancho started to believe him. Sancho and Don eventually met a duke and duchess who loved to play tricks on them. Near the end of the story, Don Quixote was eventually killed by the Knight of the White Moon. Don Quixote, in the form of the character or the novel, is mostly used to allude to a sense of false reality. In Go Set a Watchman, a work of literary merit, there is a quote that reads, "It seems quixotic today, with jet airplanes and overdoses of Nembutal, that a man would go through a war for something so insignificant as his state." In this case, quixotic means unrealistic and exaggerated, also a false reality. One pop culture reference is the song Don Quixote by Gordon Lightfoot. The lyrics allude to certain plot points of the novel. The story of Pied Piper takes place in the town of Hamelin in 1284. Hamelin suffered from an extreme rat infestation. A mysterious man named Pied Piper came into the picture, and he said that he could remove the rats by playing on his flute. Desperate for a solution, the mayor agreed to pay him 1,000 guilders for his services. Pied Piper succeeded in getting rid of the rats by luring them to a river with his flute, where they all drowned. Afterwards, the mayor refused to pay him, which made Pied Piper furious. Looking for revenge, he played the flute again a few days later while all the adults of Hamelin are in church. This time, he lured 130 children away from their homes and into a cave where they are never seen again. Pied Piper is usually used to allude to someone who lures others to follow him. Afterwards, a young adult novel by Eric Newland, also a work of literary merit, names the antagonist of the novel Mr. Hamelin. Hamelin was the name of Pied Piper's town. One pop culture reference includes the K-pop sensation BTS's song Pied Piper, which includes the following lyrics: "Follow the sound of the pipe, follow the song. It's a bit dangerous, but I'm so sweet." They refer to themselves as Pied Piper, who lead their fans away from their responsibilities, and it criticizes obsessive fans.